We're talking about more fallacies. What's a fallacy? A fallacy is an error in reasoning. You come up with your conclusion the wrong way. Again, your conclusion doesn't have to be false, but it was arrived at using an error in reasoning. First one, the ad hominem fallacy, the group of ad hominem fallacies. Ad hominem fallacy says, ad hominem is an attack on a person. So somebody makes a claim, and instead of addressing the claim, you attack the person. Somebody says, Trump is the greatest president. You say, what are you, an idiot? See how that's not addressing the claim, you're attacking the person.
Why do you think children are so pure? And why do you think they tell the truth when they're young?
You know, when people ask stuff like that, most of the time I've thought about it. That's one I haven't thought about before. The initial first blush I have is that they haven't been taught to lie by their parents, by their friends, by experience. And through time you realize that experience teaches you to lie sometimes. By not wanting to get in trouble. When you tell the truth, you find out that, oh my gosh, I got in trouble after telling the truth. Or somebody tells the truth to you and it causes you pain. Where somebody looks at you and goes, oh man, you have a big pimple in your face. You look ugly today. And you go, oh, and it hurts you. It hurts your feelings and you feel bad. And you go, and then you have the capacity to project that into somebody else and to have that empathy and say, I don't want them to feel what I felt. And so you learn to not be as blunt under certain circumstances through personal experience, and you learn through personal experience that you get in trouble by telling the truth. Who took the candy bar? I did. Smack, what the hell are you doing taking the candy bar? Gotcha. Don't tell that I took the candy bar next time. And it's interesting because when it comes to communication, men typically are more straightforward. They can lie like anybody else, but they typically, when they say something, they mean what they say more so than women. And why that is, I don't know. I don't know if it's just society or if it's, genetics, if it's, I just don't know why it is. But I think women speak in code more often. When they say something, they will not mean what they say, but so then when they hear it, they assume the other person doesn't mean what they say either. And so they're always looking to translate and interpret everything that everyone's said to them. And that happens typically through junior high, when you learn that hard reality of that, your friends aren't telling you what they really mean when they say, I love your dress. And you go, oh, thank you. And then they all snicker and walk away and talk to each other. You go, wait a second, does she really love my dress or does she not love my dress? Those three things. One, you learn from personal experience, from pain, and then from benefit is the third thing that we learn. You get benefit from lying. And that's something that's hard to unlearn. That when you deceive people, you can manipulate them into getting something for yourself. And so you always have to overcome that natural inclination to be selfish and to look for yourself and your self-desires and needs first. And so men will lie to get something, women will lie to get something, children will lie to get something. They learn that if they deceive, they can get an extra cookie, or I didn't get one yet, oh no, here's yours, and they go, haha, I got an extra one. But at very, very young ages, most kids are brutally honest. It's interesting though, you find some kids that just lie from the beginning. You're like, how did you learn that? We should be more open. I think we should be more honest with the line of, we still should.
Respect. Yeah,
respect, consider feelings, that sort of thing, yeah. It's a tough line though. And as parents, that's what I noticed, especially with the boys, we had to do when we would be telling jokes and then they would come into the conversation and try to tell a similar joke and just butcher it. And you got to learn those subtleties of what you can and can't say. Someone will say something, someone will build on it, someone will build on that, and they come in and go, you go, no, whoa, you can't say that. And they go, oh, really? Why? What? You go, no, you took it too far. And they start calculating in their head, okay, so this is okay, absurdity is funny, but too much absurdity is mean. Okay, I got you. Where's that line? I don't know. You learn through getting smacked a couple times where that line is.
Trial and error.
Trial and error, yeah. And so you got to be a little more forgiving as a parent as well. Good question, thank you.